Somebody is asking, man of God, how can I receive the power of God? This is a very important question and a brilliant one. But you have to understand this. If you want to receive God's power in your life, first things must be first. You have to get the foundation right and the basis. So what are the foundations for walking in the power of God? Number one, if you want to walk in the power of God, you have to have a very pure motive. Your motives why you need God's power have to be pure. They have to be the right one. If you get this wrong, you will not walk in God's power. In the book of Acts, the Bible says that the sorcerer came to the apostle and said, "Give me God's power. In return, I will give you money." The man of God said to him, "May your money perish with you." You see, his foundation and his motive were wrong. If the apostle gave him the power of God and took money, it means that he will also trade the power of God for money, and he will not be helping people. His motive why he needed the power of God was not because he wanted to help people, but because he wanted to do business with God's power. You can't get it in that way. So as I have said, you have to have a very pure motive and a clean one. That is where you can begin from. Number two, if you want to walk in the power of God, then you have to give yourself to prayer. You have to have a secret place. As a man of God, you should have your own personal prayer altar. That is where you will be able to build spiritual power and spiritual capacity. The power of God is received in the secrecy of our personal prayer lives. When you stand on the pulpit, what will come out of you is as a result of your personal prayer life in your secret place. If you do not have a personal prayer life, if you do not have a personal prayer altar, if you do not take the secret place as a priority, then as a man of God, you cannot walk in God's power. So you have to have a secret prayer life. From there, you will build capacity to be able to minister. Short prayers that produces power and results in the open are as a result of long hours of prayer in the secret place. So as I have said, number two, you have to have a personal prayer life. In the book of Matthew chapter 17 from verse 14, somebody came to Jesus and the disciples, pleading for the disciples to heal his son. But the Bible says that the disciples could not. They came to ask Jesus that, "Master, why could we not heal this boy?" And the Bible says that Jesus said to them, "Because of your prayerlessness and your lack of faith." So you have to build your personal prayer altar. From there, you can build capacity to walk in the power of God. I want to add the last one. Number three, there's what I call retrospection. When I talk of retrospection, after you have ministered as a man of God, you have to sit down in times where the power of God moved. Begin to think over the meeting. Begin to retrospect. What are some of the things you did before you went for the meeting? What are some of the things you did during the administration? If you do this, it will help you to be able to grow in the power of God that is already in your life. You want to walk in the power of God? I want to invite you to join us for our Saturday prayer meetings. The power of God will come on you and you will walk strongly and become a mighty man. God bless you.